Good morning all my dear students. कैसे हैं आप सभी? I hope you all are fine and safe at your home. So what we are going to learn today? Today we are going to deal with our third chapter, that is yoga and lifestyle. Right? So now today we are going to understand what are the questions will come in board examination. Okay? We'll also be able to understand that which question and which are the things that we need to keep in mind while we writing our board examinations. Got it, dear students? So let us come and understand what is the exact meaning of this all things. It's an emendation part, board, right? So be passionate for this board emendation, right? So everything, whatever I will tell in this session will be totally related with the board exam. Got it? Now let's come on first the meaning of yoga. So as I told you that yoga is made up of a Sanskrit word, right? Which word? Sanskrit word, and what is that word? It's by, okay, Yuj, okay, and it's often called joint God, okay. So Sanskrit yoga is made up of a Sanskrit word. It is called Yuj, Y-U-J, Yuj. So this may be the question in our board exam in the form of multiple choice questions, right? And there will be a lot of this kind of multiple choice questions. So it's very important for us to learn things properly so that we grasp the concept, okay, properly, and each and everything will be fine. Then we will be able to understand about different things. Okay, so here what we need to understand is the most important point, right? So the most important point here is to think about what is the meaning of yoga. So the meaning of yoga, it means in Hindi, if I go with yoga, so you can keep always in your mind that to join. Yoga is something, it means to join God, right? So what is yoga according to Digambarji? What is yoga according to Satyapal? These are some important points where we need to focus, right? So yoga is a union of Atma and Paramatma according to Swami Digambarji. So according to Swami Digambarji, yoga is a union of Atma and Paramatma. Got it? So what is this about? It is about, according to Swami Digambarji, yoga is the union of Atma and Paramatma. Got it? Yoga is the union of Atma and Paramatma. So according to Swami Digambarji, yoga is the union of Atma and Paramatma. Now let us learn according to Satyapal what yoga is. So yoga is derived from a Sanskrit word which means to join, and according to Satyapal, yoga is the way to join God, right? It is the way to join God. So it's union of Atma and Paramatma. According to Satyapal, it's what? It's to join God. Okay, way to join God. Way to join God. Got it? According to Gita. So according to Gita, it is evenness of temper. Evenness of temper. Right? So out of this, any definition, Shankaracharya is left in. So let me talk about Shankaracharya. It's a withdrawal of sense organ from the earthly object and their control. Got it, dear students? So see here what you need to keep in mind. This what is the meaning of yoga? So yoga is derived from the Sanskrit word which means yuj, right? And the meaning of yuj is yog, to join. Different philosophers, different guru maharishis have given a lot of definitions. So one we think about Swami Digambarji. So Swami Digambarji said that it's yoga is a union of Atma and Paramatma. If you talk about Satyapal says way to join God. Yoga is a way to join God. According to Gita, it's a evenness of temper. To keep cool and relaxed mind. It's a evenness of temper. What it is? It is the evenness of temper. According to Shankaracharya, right? Now what does this Shankaracharya says? Shankaracharya says that withdrawal of sense organ. from the word the object and their control, right? So what is, according to this Shankaracharya, so yoga is a withdrawal of sense organs. See, we have 5 sense organs: eyes, nose, ears, skin and tongue. With these sense organs we get different sensations. For example, from eye we got the sensation of sight, from nose we got the sensation of smell, from ear we got the sensation of hearing, from skin we got the sensation of feel, and from tongue we got the sensation of taste. Got it? So what we done and what we understood here, we understood that from these all sense organs we receive lot of energies. It might be positive, it might be negative from the environment. So what we need to keep in mind, we need to think which things, which vibes, which kind of vibrations are good for us, which kind of vibrations are harmful for our body and mind. So it is very, very important for an individual to think that whether the thing happening is good for me or the thing is not good for me, because an individual must have some kind of potential in his or her life so that he can live a positive life, and it is very, very important for an individual to keep, right? So if we have asked a question in 5 marks, what is yoga, explain yoga, these points will have to write, right? So this is something that I have to share with you. Now let's come to the next part. The next part is totally the importance of yoga. So in a very clear way, I have already mentioned you, I have already told you that what you need to go if someone is asking you about the importance of yoga. Let us start with the face, okay? So let's improve the skin, okay? So first point is skin, second is improve eyesight. Come from top to bottom, right? Come from top to bottom. Skin, eye, nose, tongue, lips, etc. Got it? So क्या करना है हमें? We have to think from the bottom. And whenever you write, you will see when you were in exam, you were so anxious, there was a lot of anxiety, there was a lot of tension, stress and pressure. So when you keep things in mind that I'll be writing from, I'll be taking everything is in our body. We need not to go anywhere. We just think in our body and there will be a solution of everything, right? So what I do generally, I just, first is skin, second is improve eyesight, okay? Improve, see, I'm standing properly in front of you, okay? It's my proper position, okay? My feet are apart, my chest is up, shoulder is proper. I said, Jai Hind. Because when we stand in this position, this is totally a comfortable position. Everything is, comfortable, standing properly, perfectly balanced. So which this position is? This position is totally a balanced position. So yoga brings, good posture, right? Good posture. Got it? Let's come on the next this region, right? Cough and cold, improve, prevent cough and cold. Cough and cold. So yoga prevent cough and cold. COLD, right? Next let's improve the respiratory system. Clean nasal passage. Clean nasal passage. It helps to improve. What it improves? It improves the respiratory system. So here we need to understand there are different kinds of systems in our body. Respiratory systems, this cardiac system, that is our what we call circulatory system, respiratory system, digestive system, hormone secretion, lot of things, right? So let's calculate respiratory system will improve, digestive system will improve. Okay, after digestive system, what else? Excretion will improve. After excretion, what else? Hormonal secretion. Proper functioning of internal organ. Right? What else is remaining? So it's improve the purify the blood sometimes. It's helps to overcome various postural deformities, and it helps to overcome health related problems. Health related problems. Got it? So these are some things that we need to keep in mind. Okay? So it's very, very important that you need to go for these things. It's totally very important. part that you need to do. So I hope you must have understood what is yoga and what are the importance of yoga. So if coming examination, it's very free and it's very easy to write an examination so that we can grasp good amount of marks in our books. Got it? Now let's come on the next part, that is the asanas. Now asanas have great importance, right? So what is this 8 limbs of yoga? First we learn about that. So yam, niyam, asan, pranayam, pratyahar, dharana, dhyana, samadhi. I am repeating again. These are the 8 elements of yoga. How many elements? 8. Yam, niyam, asan, pranayam, pratyahar, dharana, dhyana, samadhi. What else? Yam, niyam, asan, pranayam, pratyahar, dharana, dhyana, samadhi. These are the 8 limbs of yoga. And all limbs have their specific meaning. They have their specific, kind of importance, and they have some significance also. Got it? So yoga, third thing that we are seeing is asana, yam, niyam, asana. So this is the third step of yoga. Which step of yoga? Third step. There may be a question. Asanas are the third step of yoga after yam and niyam. What is asana? So asana is a slow stretching activity. Which kind of activity? Slow stretching activities. When it's bring your body posture good and even muscles articulation and everything will be nice. Got it, students? So asanas, it's the third step of yoga. These are the slow stretching activities which lead an individual's life more peaceful and fine. Now asanas are of 3 types as I told you. Cultural asana, right? Meditative asana, and cultural asana, meditative, therapeutic asana. Therapeutic asana. Now what this cultural asana is for? This cultural asana is for the general body fitness. What is cultural asana is related to the general body fitness. What is this meditative asana? Meditative asana are also called relaxive asana, right? So what this relaxive asana or this meditative asana do? This meditative asana helps to bring peace. It helps to bring a kind of relaxation to the body, peace to the mind. Got it? So what is therapeutic asana? See, the life is full of stress, tension, anxiety, and lot of health related problems. So it's very important to deal with these health related problems, otherwise there will be a lot of problems to an individual. I hope you understand this point, right? So what I just want to tell you here is the very important thing that we always keep in mind, that we have a lot of health related problems due to the sedentary lifestyle, due to a lot of problems. Now what are these health related problems? So we can take some thyroid, diabetes, high blood pressure, sometimes low blood pressure, back pain, musculoskeletal problem, some kinds of disorder, some kinds of disability, right? So disorder is the very important, that is the mental confusion. Which confusion? It's a kind of mental confusion, right? So asanas, these are the third step of yoga. These are the slow stretching activities. These are of 3 types. Cultural asanas, that is for body fitness, general body fitness. Meditative asana, which is also called relaxative asanas. Okay, these are for mental peace. Okay, like Padmasana, Sukhasana. Okay, Vajrasana. Therapeutic asana, these asanas helps to cure or prevent the various kinds of health related problems. Got it? So when I am talking about this health related problems, what are the health related problems? Diabetes, asthma, chronic lungs disease. Asthma is a chronic lung disease, right? So for that, these asanas are very, very important. Right? Say, let's start with the importance of asanas. So asanas play a very important role in the life of an individual. See, asanas are the slow stretching activities which brings body into some perfect position and leads some psychological as well as physiological benefits. Got it? So let us suppose if I am performing, if I am something I can, it's so simple. I can perform this Ardha Halasana. I come back. So what have you understood with this Ardha Halasana, right? So this Ardha Halasana, see, when I bend this side, right? I have put on my hand this side, my feet are closed, I have taken my hand here and I just bend. And slowly I come, right? So when we come, when we do bend this side, right? There is Ardha Halasana, half Halasana, right? Halasana is also called locus, and I have told you in earlier lectures. So when I am performing, this thing, so it's what it reflects. It has a lot of psychological as well as physiological benefits. So this reason, right? So all the muscles which were this regions were, constricted, and all the muscles which were this side were expanded. So it definitely gives the internal massage to the myoclus. It might be helpful for strengthening my hand muscles, motion of my shoulder rotation, right? It helps to strengthen my back muscles, and this also leads to some kind of a stretch to my hip region, and it gives internal massage to my stomach so that the kind of digestive system will improve, right? So same as yoga, so asanas helps to prevent the various health related problems. It gives good shape to the body, it prevents premature aging, it gives good quality skin, right? There are a lot of benefits of yoga we have. And what else? A kind of it gives an internal massage to the body, right? So various health related problems can be cured through asanas. Asanas play a very important, very vital role in life of an individual, because until and unless you possess a good body, a psychologically good body, you can't prosper, right? Surya Namaskar is also a very good exercise, because in Surya Namaskar, that is sun salutation, you go for different kinds of exercise, right? And the whole body muscles are engaged. Very important to think is that whole body muscles are engaged in that. Okay, so asanas helps to prevent orthopedic problems. See this this asanas, many asanas have a great curative, preventive and therapeutic effect. They helps to cure the various kinds of chronic problems too. So let's say orthopedic problem, diet related, okay. So the problems which is related to orthopedic, it means all the problems an individual having related to their knees. Okay, so if you're feeling pain, if someone is feeling pain in knees, it definitely means an orthopedic problem. Kyphosis, lordosis, these are some postural deformities, right? Kyphosis, lordosis, scoliosis. So various kind of these problems are also corrected by the asanas. Okay, I hope you are listening me very nicely. And don't you think I am not, gayab nahi hua hu, I am here only, right? So I just want your concentration more with me. That's why I am speaking here in the back of the camera, so that my students be alert, be active. Suddenly I can come anytime. Okay. So what are the importance? The importance are it's problem solving related to the orthopedic problems, right? Diet related problems, see this obesity, the major problem nowadays, can be cured with this yoga asanas. Concentration related problems, see there are a lot of disorders. So disorders like what you can take, disorders like ADHD, ODD and a whole lot of problems, right? So major thing is concentration, right? So if you talk about the importance, so the problem that is, if we can take OCD, ADHD, OCD, ODD, these are some kinds of disorders, right? What are these disorders? Like let's say take an example of ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. In this kind of disorder, an individual will have hyperactivity, inattention, impulsivity. He is not able to focus, constantly doing something, right? So here this asanas will help, this meditation will help. It improves the cardiac related problems, when functioning of the respiratory system will improve, oxygen uptake capacity will improve. It helps to give a neuromuscular response. Very important topic, neuromuscular response. So it's bring a proper response to the stimulus, that is proper signal coming up to the body, right? Next is remove body waste, right? The major concern, a very important topic is removal of the body waste, that is the nitrogenous waste present in the body. See now, people having obesity, people having different health related problems. Why? Because see, the sweating is not there. Earlier there was people who were working in a farm or somewhere, there was a lot of sweating. But now if people are not busy or engaging in more mental work rather than physical, and when you're more engaged, you're mentally in some kind of technology or something, there will be pressure, there will be stress. You engage more yourself on, it's okay to good for technology because we'll have to be technology if you want to survive the world. As Shankar Maurya, right? And the guru, a great guru was there, I'm forgetting the name of that person, right? Acharya was there, some Acharya was there, he says, अगर आप अपने आप को परिस्थिति के अनुकूल नहीं ढाल लेते तो आप जी नहीं सकते, right? So you will have to modify yourself according to the situation in a positive way, in a correct way, rather than choosing a wrong way, right? So it's this importance of asana is major thing is it helps you sweating a lot, nitrogenous waste removed, it brings good nervous system, it improves the body system, right? So when all these systems of the body, when all the systems of the body are working properly, all the internal organs are working properly, then there is no problem with anything, right? Now let us learn something about meditation. Okay, now what is this meditation? So meditation is the stage of, it's a state of deep sense, or what should I say? It's a state of, what should I say in meditation? Meditation is a state of, it's a journey. It's a journey. So whatever I told you right now, these all things will be related to your board examination. These, you mark my each and every point. These type of question, this type of thought process will come. They will ask you question out of that. Because whatever I have experience, I am sharing with you about this chapter. This very important chapter, if you compare it to practicals as well as board. Right? So mark my each and every point so that you can excel and you can do good. Right? So, journey, it's a journey to the self, by the self, through the self, to the self, by the self, or through the self. Got it? So, meditation plays a very important role, right? So for the calmness, for the relaxation, for the different kinds of problem, this meditation plays a vital role. It brings mental peace, it helps you have good health, right? And meditation is something which helps you to have a mental peace. And if you have a mental peace in your body, there is no problem with another thing. I hope you understand, right? And it's very important for an individual to have meditation in a day so that you can focus on things, you can do excellent in your life, whatever the goal you want to achieve. Meditation helps to improve the physical personality. It gives you the positive thoughts, positive affirmations. It improves your health, definitely. It helps to develop some social qualities. Most important thing is maintain your psychological behavior. Okay, it's help to reduce your confusion, that is mental confusion. It gives you relax from stress, tension, anxiety. It gives you the management skills. Okay, it's give you the time to think on a particular way to deal with the situation. It gives you the deep creativity. It gives you the many chance for the innovation and create your own soul. You have a time when you do meditation, you will be able to create yourself. You will be able to re-innovate yourself. It gives you the pace to rectify your mistakes. Okay, it's give you the time to recreate, re-innovate yourself. Let's have a wonderful soul with a pure heart, right? Sacred heart, right? The meaning of sacred heart is Pavitra Hriday, right? So inculcate moral and social value also as let's say a term that is motivation. So what is motivation? It's a change in inner urge. So definitely meditation will also help to change your inner urge, your thinking perspectives and the way you think. The most important thing that I want to tell you here is emotional intelligence or emotionally balanced life. When you go for meditation, when you sit together, when you thought of or think of things which is going on in your life, then there will be a lot of things you need to keep in mind, that these things are really important, and which things you have to give more importance, which things are good in life, which things are not good in life, right? So emotionally stableness, emotionally balanced. If you want to be emotionally balanced, this meditation will work there, and it definitely will lead you into a healthier and happier life. It brings peace and harmony in your life, which is very important for an individual. Now let's talk something on pranayams, right? So first we'll have to understand what is the meaning of pranayam. What we need to understand? We need to keep our strict eye on the meaning of words, right? We need to keep a strict eye on the meaning of words, okay? Because it's very important if you really want to do something, if you really want to, keep good control over your activities, it is very important to have a good look on this words, right? So pranayams, it is made up of pran and ayam, right? It's a control over breathing. Control over breathing. What it is? So pranayam is related to the control over breathing. See, if you want to sit for meditation, you need not to control the intensity of oxygen you are taking, the intensity of air you are consuming, right? Sit at a particular place, focus at a particular point. Do not focus or do something on a particular pace, or do not focus on intensity of oxygen you are taking. Be simply relaxed and simple, relaxed. This will help you take the meditation, right? And when you sit in meditation, you will never ever understand what happening around you. Even see, I believe and I share my personal experience. Sometime at my house, my farmhouse, I usually sit for 3 hours, 2 hours for meditation. And I just it's kind of sleep. It's kind of wonderful time. When I don't know how this 1 hour left, how this 2 hour left. 2 घंटे खत्म हो जाते हैं और लगता है okay, relax. But after that, the energy, the level of energy you feel is amazing. But so let's come on pranayam, that is the control over breathing. So pranayam is related, that is first pranayam is Anulom Vilom. There are a lot of questions with this pranayam, right? Anulom Vilom pranayam is taking oxygen and then inhale, exhale, inhale, then exhale, then inhale, then exhale, right? So exchange of cases. If you talk about Surya Vedana pranayam, Surya Vedana pranayam. So in Surya Vedana pranayam, it's an alternate nostril breathing, right? So I have taken oxygen from this. Let's say close it. Again, I am taking from this only. Hold it. Close, right? There is a simple way this mudra. Close. You can see. I have done it. Close. Then this, right? So it's so simple. It's very easy to go for this kind of things, right? Now next is Ujjayi pranayam. What is this Ujjayi pranayam? So in Ujjayi pranayam, there's you need to while in this position you will have to make your tongue. This throat region, there should be a vibrational sound, right? So you need to keep your tongue, your head down, and create a vibration sound. And these vibrating sounds should be listened by you only. Okay. Next is Sikri pranayam. So Sikri and Sitkari, these pranayams are generally performed when summers are there, because these kinds of pranayam brings coolness, a kind of chillness in your body. Okay, so Sikri pranayam and Sitkari pranayam are very good if you perform it in summers. It brings chill, it brings cool air into the body. Next is Bhramari pranayam and Kapalabhati pranayam. So when I am talking about Bhramari pranayam, so Bhramari pranayam is related with the you have to produce a hun sound. Put this thumbs here. There are 2 modifications to do this. We'll have to produce the sound of hun. There's another way to perform this Bhramari pranayam, that is like this. 2 fingers on the forehead, other fingers are here, and produce the sound of honeybee sound, right? Hun, H-U-N. Do not put pressure over your eyes, right? So it's very easy to go for this types of pranayams. So let's Brahmi pranayam, which is also good for improving concentration. And if one should perform this kind of Brahmi pranayam, right? So it will be good for you students for maintaining concentration and a stable mind, thoughts, etc. Kapalbhati. Kapalbhati is very good if you have a lot of obesity, if you have a gastric problem, if you have any kind of digestive problem, respiratory problem. If you perform this Kapalbhati, everything will be solved. Just you need to, exhale for a while. Around 20 strokes you can go for. So it helps you for that. And Kapalbhati is very important to reduce obesity. It also helps Kundli Jagran. Okay, what it helps? It helps for the Kundli Jagran also. So people are generally going for this Kapalbhati and so many things so that the Kundli Jagran can be done. Right, so I hope you understand this topic, and these are the very important topics as compared to our board purpose. Let's come and understand the last topic of this chapter, and with this we have finished this chapter and we'll move on the next chapter, right? So now we are going to finish this chapter. So see here what do we have here is diabetes, obesity, asthma, high blood pressure, back pain, postural deformities and so many things. These are the various kind of postural deformity an individual must cause due to a sedentary lifestyle, due to a bad living lifestyle, right? Due to unhygienic lifestyle. And see, if you are not performing some physical kind of exercise, right? Physical exercise and meditation is very important if you want to survive. We need to make it an integral part of our life, otherwise we can't progress, right? Because a healthy body only can live a healthy soul. So let's come and see what are these diabetes and which asana should I perform. So let's first understand what are these problems. What is this disease? So diabetes is a situation where the pancreas fails to produce insulin. Okay? And asthma. See, first I must tell you about this diabetes. So it's a situation where an individual's pancreas is not, it's an organ, pancreas is an organ, when it's trying to produce insulin. Insulin is that hormone which helps to convert this, food into energy, right? So that will lead to diabetes, and there is a lot of delay, blood clotting, and a lot of things happens. Must go for roughage, proper diet and medications, as well as walking for around 1 hour. Asthma is a chronic lungs disease. What is it? It is a chronic lungs disease, and it's a problem in our respiratory system that is related to your bronchus, bronchi, and so many things, right? So asthma can be properly this with this pranayam, this asthma can be cured, and a whole lot of asanas are there to cure this asthma. Obesity is the excess amount of fat deposited in the body of an individual, right? It leads to a lot of physiological as well as psychological changes in the body, make people lethargic, illness will come in the body, sickness will definitely come, heart attack can become, right? High blood pressure. It's a problem when there is a pressure in the arteries and veins during the flow of blood. Okay? Back pain, it's the pain generated from the nerves, muscles, spine, etc. Postural deformity, there are a lot of postural deformities like knock-kneeing, bow-legs, right? Scoliosis, kyphosis, lordosis. So there are a lot of problems an individual will have to face if he or she has a kind of postural deformities. Got it? So how this postural deformities can be taken, right? So now let us come and we are going to understand about diabetes. Then we are going to learn about obesity, asthma one by one, right? So let's come first on diabetes. So diabetes is that condition when pancreas fails to produce insulin. Diabetes is create a disorder called sugar to build blood stream. Instead of being used by the body cell, accidentally, insulin is the hormone that converts the sugar. Okay, so insulin is that hormone which converts the sugar into the which is contained in the body food into energy. So that energy production will stop. So there will be the problem with this, right? So if the level of glucose is high, there will be a problem, and the sugar, that is diabetes, will happen. Right? There are a lot of symptoms like fatigue, hazy vision, blur vision, thirst, weight loss, sometimes appetite increase, right? So there are a whole lot of things related to diabetes. Now what are the asanas which help you to cure diabetes? You must go for performing halasana, Surya Namaskar on regular basis, Yog Mudra, drinking lot of water, Udyan Bandh, Dhanurasana, Vibrit Karni, Trikon Asan, Noli Kriya, Brastika Pranayam, Kapalbhati Pranayam. There are a lot of pranayams which must be performed so that the individual can be, cure or prevent various kinds of problems. That is the what I told you just now, that is diabetes. So go for Bhujangasana, Paschimottanasana, Parvatasana, Gomukasana, Ardhamasthindasana will help you to cure diabetes. Next thing that I want to tell you is about asthma. So asthma is a chronic lung disease. It helps, sometimes narrow, sometimes inflames the respiratory tract, right? So if an individual is going for Sukhasana, if an individual is going for Chakrasana, Gomukasana, Parvatasana and Bhujangasana, see this kind of asana what generally does, it brings a kind of flexibility in the respiratory system and helps to make this organs spread more so that the consumption of oxygen will be more, right? Yoga for preventing hypertension or high blood pressure. So what is this high blood pressure exactly? So it happens when pressure in the blood vessels get high enough leading rest of body system. It's commonly called high blood pressure also. So if above 140 or 90 will happen, there will be high blood pressure. And what are the symptoms? Symptoms, visual problems, turning face red and disturbed sleep and a lot of things. Comes under what? It comes under hypertension. Got it? Now see which asana you should go for if you want to cure this problem. So you must go for Tadasana, you must go for Vajrasana, that is rock sitting. Pavan Mukta Asana is also very good. It's great if you go for Pavan Mukta Asana. Ardha Chakrasana, Bhujangasana, Shavasana is also good to maintain that also. Right? Now asanas for the back pain. So it's a pain felt in the back. Generally or usually originate from the muscles, nerves, bones, joint and other structures of the spine. Right? So if those who are having a problem with the spine or a problem related with the pain in the back should go for Tadasana, Vajrasana, Bhujangasana, Shalbha Asana, which is also called Lotus or snail pose, Ardhamasthindasana, right? So this is about the different kinds of health related problems, right? Now various postural deformities. So what are these postural deformities? There are a lot of postural deformities like bow leg, kyphosis, scoliosis, knock-knee and so many things. So an individual must have to think on this point that these postural deformities can only be corrected by yoga. Okay, if someone is performing different kinds of yogic exercise on a regular basis, these postural deformities can be cured. Because in knock-knee, these knees strike each other. So if someone is performing exercise to bend the legs outward, it can be cured. Second thing, if you perform exercise for bow legs, so let's say bow legs, the knees, there is wide gap. So if you want to remove that wide gap, you must have to perform some exercise, right? If you have a flat foot, you must write with the pen with your foot, right? You must scroll your leg on sand. You must try to walk on sand and doing something, right? So there are different kinds of postural deformities which can be cured by asana. So today we had been about all those important things of this chapter. Now this chapter is finished. I hope you have understood this chapter. This chapter is very important for all of you. So take care. Bye-bye.